I came home from work on a Tuesday. It was 5:47 in the evening. I remember the exact time because my daughter had soccer practice at 6:30 and I was already running late. I was supposed to pick up a teen's snack that week. Goldfish crackers and Capri Suns. The orange flavour, not the fruit punch. These were the questions running through my head. Not, is this legal? Not, do they have the right? Just how do I get my truck back? I went inside. I told my wife. She was angry, furious. She wanted to drive to the impound lot right then. I told her to stay with our daughter. I took her car. Those questions led me to a 1978 state law that nobody in my subdivision had ever heard of. That law led me to a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet led me to a meeting. That meeting led me to a vote. And when I was done, the HOA board didn't just stop towing cars, they stopped existing. A real gavel, wooden, engraved, HOA president on the side in gold letters. She used it often. Every time someone asked a question she didn't want to answer. Every time someone challenged her authority. Every time someone reminded her that she was elected, not appointed. Denise's minivan had been through a car wash 2 days before it was towed. 2 days, but there was mud on the tires because it rained. Because it's Tennessee. Because it rains here. A lot. Randy's driver couldn't read the logo. Tow. Carol answered. Someone else asked a question about something else. Carol answered. The meeting moved along. Efficient. Boring. The same as every other meeting. Then came open forum. That's the part where homeowners can speak. Overbroad and burdensome. Not reasonably accessible. 14 words. That's all I asked for. 14 words. And they hired a lawyer to say no. I read that letter 3 times. I read it at my kitchen table. Same cup of coffee. Same yellow highlighter. Then I laughed. Not because it was funny. 24 hours to call the DOA. 24 hours to ask for mercy. 24 hours to do something. There are only 2 exceptions. If the vehicle is blocking a fire lane, or if the vehicle is blocking a driveway entrance. That's it. 2 exceptions. That's an emergency. By the end of the second day, I had talked to 53 homeowners. 53. 32 of them had been towed. 32 families. 32 stories. 32 receipts. 32 violations of the 1978 Towing Act. I started a group chat on my phone. My shield. I sent Carol one last letter. Certified mail. Return receipt requested. I attached the spreadsheet. I attached the 1978 Towing Act. I attached photos of the missing signs at every entrance. I attached the police department's email confirmation that no contract was on file. But the energy was different. Electric. Tense. Hopeful. Scared. 67 homeowners showed up. The largest attendance in Lakeside Heights history. People were standing along the walls, sitting on the floor, peeking through the windows. This isn't a court. This is a homeowners' meeting. And these homeowners have the right to know that their HOA board has been illegally towing their cars for 18 months. That's not a legal opinion. That's a fact. The law requires signs. There are no signs. The law requires notice. He was probably telling her to stay quiet, to say nothing, to let the meeting run its course. Randy was on his phone, texting someone. Probably his own lawyer, probably looking for a way out. He looked nervous. He looked scared. On the third question, reimbursement for towed homeowners, 94 votes yes, 0 votes no, 0 abstentions. The motion passes. The room erupted. People were hugging, crying, laughing, cheering. Someone opened a bottle of bourbon. I don't know where it came from. Vehicles will not be towed from private driveways without 24-hour written notice. This is the law. The 4th thing they did was fire the property management company and hire a new one. One that actually read the CC&Rs. One that actually followed the law. 47 families who can now park in their driveways without fear. 47 families who know that someone has their back. 47 families who learned that the law is on their side if only they bother to read it. I'd say that's a fair trade. And when you stand up, you won't be standing alone. You'll be standing with all of us. Every person who has ever been towed. Every person who has ever been fined. Every person who has ever been pushed around. We're all with you. We're all watching. We're all waiting. We're all ready. The Dent stays.